Hey y'all. So I was asked by one of you guys to do a video explaining how do I stay so positive or ways to control your emotions. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but to me they all go hand in hand. So a lot of people always ask me, why am I so positive? How do I remain positive? I always talk about thinking about what you're thinking about. A lot of people ask me a lot, how do you do that? So in this video, I'm going to explain 3 ways that I remain positive and 3 things that I do to remain positive at all times, regardless of what's going on in my life. So first thing I want y'all to do is like, subscribe, and when y'all watching this video, please comment and interact with me so I can know that I'm kind of on point, or if I'm not on point, or if y'all have any other videos that y'all want me to drop, just ask. So the first thing, the very first thing I want to talk about is, if we're talking about how to remain positive, if we're talking about how to control your emotions, if we're talking about any of those things, if any of those things apply to you and you want to know how to get out of that, if you're depressed and you're trying to figure out how do you get out of that, if you suffer from anxiety, if you're sad, whatever your thing may be, that you need help with trying to figure out how not to be that way, the first thing you have to do is to decide you don't want to be that way no more. And I know that may sound crazy. It may sound like the most craziest thing you ever heard in your life. Like, how could I decide not to do that? How could I decide for that not to be a part of my life? And it's really not that crazy if you really think about it. You are in control of yourself. You are in control of your emotions. You are in control of your thoughts. And this is the part where you decide and you say to yourself, I am tired of feeling this way. I don't want to feel this way no more. This is not healthy for me. When you realize that your thinking and the things that you allowing in your life is not healthy for you, when you get that this is not healthy, when you get that this thing is not healthy for you, the next thing it will be is you decide you want to be healthy. You have to decide that you want to be mentally healthy. That's a decision only you can make. If you have not reached that point in your life where you thinking about, I don't want to feel like this no more, or this is not good for me, actually you wouldn't even be here reading. You would not be here watching this video if you did not have that thought that I don't want to be that way no more. But for those people that's not there yet, they wouldn't even come to search to figure it out. How do you do that thing? So I'm so glad that you're watching this, because now you have arrived to the point in your life where you saying to yourself, you know what, I don't want to feel this way no more. I don't want to be this way no more. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be mentally healthy. That's the best thing you could do for yourself, is to make the choice to have happiness. Happiness is a choice. It's a decision you make to do something. Happiness needs to be maintained. It's a maintained thing. Can't nobody give you happy. They can give you a feeling that may make you feel good. But happiness is something that you choose. You choose to do certain things to make yourself feel good. And when it make you feel good for so long, this is just from what I've learned, and I'm still in this process. I told y'all I am a forever healing. I'm on a forever healing journey. But day by day, when I do certain things that makes me who I am, it makes me happy. And the more and more I do those things, they become habits in my life, and I'm not sad. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. You have to decide that you want to be healthy and that you're unhealthy. That's the very first thing. The second thing that you have to do if you want to control your emotions or to become positive, more positive, is to feed yourself with certain things. You have to feed your mind. You have to feed your heart. You have to feed your spirit. You have to feed your body. You have to focus on yourself, mind, body, and soul. And I mean this. I'm not talking about your kids. I'm not talking about your job. I'm not talking about your grandkids. I'm not talking about your husband. I'm not talking about your friend. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about feeding yourself. I'm going to say it again. Feeding yourself. Decide to care about your own life. Your life matter. You have to feed yourself with positive things. What I do is I talk about this a lot, and I'm gonna make another video when I show you guys my affirmation cards. I do affirmations. I have a routine of things that I do every day to control my thinking, because if you don't control it, your thinking will control you. I'm gonna say this again. If you do not control your thinking will control you and lead you a place where you don't want to go. You do not ever want to go to that place where yourself take you, because yourself will take you somewhere you don't want to go. So I have a routine of things. I have my affirmations that I do every day. Sometimes I forget to do them in the morning. Some days I forget to do them, but for the most of it, I'm on 80% on track with my affirmations. I read. I read books that's years ago. I used to read books on people. I used to read Joyce Meyer books because she was molested as a kid. She was molested by her father as a kid. She was angry. She was abusive. This lady just was born for me. I read a lot of her books. I'm like all over the place. I can't even talk. But a lot of her books stem towards your emotions and your mind. And I read a lot of her books. Battlefield of the Mind. You Can Begin Again. It's so many different. Battlefield of the Mind was awesome. It's so many different books that you can read in an area where you struggle at, so that you can know that you're not alone. There's other people that done dealt with this, that beat it, won the battle within their mind. Their minds won the battle within themselves. It's so many of us out here. You are not alone. That is the main thing I want you guys to get, is that you are not alone. There's other people that suffer from this too. You're not the only one. So I have a routine of things that I do. Not only that, I research stuff. I research a lot. I research depression. I still research it, even though I'm not struggling with really right now. I still research it because people is constantly coming up with new studies and stuff. So I research depression. I research abuse. I research healing. I research a whole lot of things in the area that I struggle in, because I want to be really equipped for my next season. I may not be going through this now, but it may come a time where I go through it again, so I won't be ready. You know what I mean? So I do a lot of reading, and you will have to find books that you like. You will have to find music that you enjoy, that humbles your spirit. And not only that, when I say focus on your mind, body, and soul, we're gonna break it down. Your body, becoming mentally healthy and feeling good, you have to take care of yourself. You have to get sleep. You have to get sleep, baby. You have to drink more water. It's important to your body. You have to eat healthy. I'm not saying go on a super diet and change your eating. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying put more fruits and vegetables in your body. Start trying to eat and start trying to sleep. It's very important. I ain't told you about no diet or none of that. Get you some sleep. Start eating a little healthy, a little. Add water. Add fruits and vegetables to your meals every day, and eat some snacks and drink water. That's it. That's taking care of your body. Loving on your body. Loving on the body that God gave you. Taking care of your temple is really important. It will make you feel better. It will give you those 3 things I just told you. Water, sleep, fruits and vegetables. That will give you a lot of energy. It will give you so much energy to make you feel so much better. And then all those things will make you sleep because sometimes you be too heavy. Your spirit and your mind be in overdrive and you can't sleep. So when you do certain things, it'll help you sleep better. Now that's your body. Your mind, the affirmations, reading, find you some groups of people that's like you or a little ahead of you, people that understand what you're going through, because everybody not going to understand this. Everybody not going to understand whatever your thing may be. But for me, it was depression. For me, it was abuse. For me, it was side chick trouble, HIV trouble, all these different emotions. Everybody can't handle my pain. You know what I mean? Everybody can't handle my struggle. It's everybody go through different things, but you have to find a selective of people that you can surround yourself with that will help you grow and will grow with you, and y'all can help each other. That's what you need. You need to find people in your life that can help you get to the next level. It's very important, y'all. That part is so important. That's what you need for your mind. You need to feed your mind with positivity, affirmations. Find some YouTube videos. You hear? Find some YouTube videos. Start doing some research. You you want your mind to be strong. You want to become strong in your mind, because your mind is not as strong as you think it is right now, because you are allowing yourself to outthink yourself. Ooh, you are allowing yourself to outthink yourself, and it's causing you pain. So when you become strong in your mind, that's when you learn how to control your thoughts. When you think negative, or when you think things that you know that make you feel bad. You can replace it with something positive, but you have to feed your spirit with those things in order to get those things. You can't be positive, or you can't have positive if all you feeling and all you have is negative inside of you. You have to put more things in your spirit. And that leads you to the last thing, your soul. What is it about you that's sacred, that's different from everybody else? It's something that's unique about you. It's something that God put inside of you that only you can do. What sets your soul on fire? What sets your soul on fire? What makes you who you are? What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel sad? You have to get in tune with who you are as a person. You have to figure out what makes you mad, what makes you angry, what makes you happy, what makes you feel loved, what makes you feel accepted. You have to find out everything it is about you and get in tune with yourself to figure out who are you when no one's looking. When nobody is watching, who are you? That's when I say get in tune with your soul. Feed your soul. Work on your soul. Work on yourself. Work on your inner self. Work on your inner self so you can figure out who you are, so you can become a new creature. That's very important, to work on yourself. Not working on nobody else, but working on yourself is the key element to all of this. Because the more you work on yourself, the stronger you will be to think about what you're thinking about, to go and research, to eat healthy, to do this, to do that, because you'll be getting in tune with who you are as a woman or as a man. And the third thing, and it's like all of this is so important. I keep saying, oh, this is really important. Oh, this is really important. Now, baby, this is important. Deny yourself access to the most negative part of yourself. Protect yourself from yourself. That is one of the most important things for me in this season, to protecting myself from myself. It's not a you versus them. It's a you versus you. You are in control of your life. You are in control of your happiness. You are in control of your destiny. So you have to deny yourself access to the most worst part of yourself. And not only that, people first, let's first focus on you. Whatever make you sad, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Get out of that comfort zone of being who you are. Because whoever you is, you like certain stuff and you keep touching it. And if you keep touching it, you're going to get burnt. Period. You touch it, you're going to get burnt. You got to put her to the side. You have to put him to the side. You have to bury him. He do not or should not have access to your healing. Period. They can't go with you. You can't take her with you. You can't take him with you. Your old self have to die. Deny that person access into your new life, your new feelings, your new emotions, your happy place that you finna maintain for yourself. You have to do one of these with yourself. You have to let yourself go and become brand new. It's so important. And when you able to let your past go and let your hurt go so that you can become brand new, you think different. You talk different. You move different. That's denying yourself access of the old you. And last but not least, people that make you sad and that you're not strong enough to be around, that affects your spirit and that drain you, you have to cut them off. It's vitally important and detrimentally important to your soul, to your spirit, and to your body, and to your mind, that you cut them off, because you're not ready yet. You have to become healthy in order to deal with certain things. And you cannot deal with certain things the way you are. You have to deny people access to you. You have to stop watching certain things on TV. You have to stop talking to certain people, cousins, friends, maybe your kids. And I'm not saying cut them all the way off, but you talk to them as less as possible. Less as possible. It's important. In love, though, you have to deny people and things access to your spirit. Is important. It's important for your healing. It's important for your growth. All of this that we're talking about is about growth. It's about becoming a better person, about feeling better about yourself. And when you do these things, You create a new you. You create a new life. You create a new way to live. You have to maintain this stuff, because if you don't maintain it, you get back down and you get weak and you allow things to come in and affect your spirit. And this is what I have to do, these things on a day-to-day basis. Yes, I fall off sometimes. I'm human. I struggle, yeah. But I get back up the next day and, oh, I can't do that no more. Oh, I can't answer the phone for that person. Oh, I can't go over there. Oh, I may not be able to watch that because that make me think this. Or I may not be able to listen to that because that affects my spirit. I might not be able to eat that because if I eat that, it make my body feel, you got to come. That's why I say, think about what you're thinking about. It's so important, y'all. It is so important. I hope this has helped somebody, because I just helped myself. I just helped myself. And what I taught myself today was to stay focused on what you focus on. Forget about thinking about what you're thinking about. Stay focused on what you're focused on. And what are you focused on? You're focused on being a better person, being a better you, for you first, so that you can be better for your kids, for your grandkids, for your husband, for your wife, for your job. But if you focus on what you're focused on, and your focus is you, but you becoming better for you first, you will be better for everything in your atmosphere. You will be better for everything. Everything. You will be better for that. And I'm about to go, y'all, because I'm done with the video. But for real though, if y'all have any questions or concerns about anything, please drop it in the comments. Y'all know y'all can email me. If y'all have any other requests for videos, please drop it in the comments. I enjoyed this video, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.